Futures and options on futures trading involve substantial risk and is not a suitable investment for all types of investors. Past results are not necessarily indicative of future results. When I use the word I in this video, it refers to what I teach in my charting course or what I author in my twice daily oral and written updates. Prices shown on charts and quote boards are in real time and take into account all known activity up to this point in time. And if you'd like to read more of this disclaimer, simply hit the pause key on your video player. Good morning. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Wednesday, the 22nd of August, 2018 at 9:10 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Well, I didn't know what I was going to wake up to this morning after we saw that the president had two bad setbacks on him. None, in my opinion, and from everything I read, were impeachable offenses, and that's how the market's taking it. I mean, this is a normal market. If you didn't know that the president had Mr. Cohen plead guilty and that Mr. Manafort was found guilty on 8 of 18 charges against him, you would wonder what's going on. And remember, Mr. Cohen did say that the president knew about the payments to two ladies before he became president. Very important. Or is it? Well, impeachable is not what you do before you're president, and neither of these on the Mr. Mueller investigation about Russian collusion have anything to do with it. And that's, I think, the reaction of the market. The gold tried to rally, failed, and it's right back only up $2. Silver losing again to it, copper market down, and we have other events today taking place, and I'll get to them in a minute. In the grain market, we keep getting these crop reports from Pro Farmer, and they keep showing the crops are bigger, if anything, or close to the large numbers that the USDA had. So you've got your pressure there. On the energies, we saw a very big draw yesterday from API. At 9:30 today, we get the EIA numbers, and that'll set the tone of the day there. As for the dollar, continues to lose momentum, if you will, to the upside. It has no momentum to the upside right now, but it has not taken out a key number. I'd be watching 94.81. If that's taken out, then that pattern of higher highs, higher lows is broken, and you've got to keep your eye on the euro because it's the flip-flop, the mirror, and it hasn't taken out the numbers it has to. Very interesting day as to where we're at. As I mentioned, the two legal setbacks, but are they as big as they appear? Probably not. The U.S. National Association of Realtors existing home sales, that was a disappointment. It came in down 0.7%. They were looking for up 0.5. 534 million units. They were looking for 541. Median home price was still up another nearly 5% from a year ago month of 269.6. We have a 4.3-month supply of homes. Not big. You know that already. U.S. and Chinese trade representatives meet today in Washington. We're going to get the Fed minutes today around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Here's something interesting. Germany went out and sold a new package of 10-year bonds today, and all they got was 0.33%. They sold them out. But that's pretty interesting. That's the lowest auction yield of the year. So we're seeing it still back and forth here where people are not getting big yields if they're buying in Europe. Retail sales data today in Canada showed it fell 0.2% month over month compared to May's revised up 2.2% gain. Mexico said that if things go well, they're about ready to call in Canada. That doesn't mean there's a deal, but means most of the items are getting settled. And central bankers from around the world meet Thursday for the Jackson Hole Symposium. And what the world's going to look at is the Fed is all by itself in raising interest rates. Nobody's joined the party. They're the lone dancer on the dance floor. Will that continue? I think that's what the other bankers are going to want to know, and that's going to be, I think, the center of everything. I'll leave you with this before we talk about anything else. Would you think that the setbacks that the press put out yesterday, and this is the reaction in the financial markets, this is the reaction in the bonds and the note markets, do you think it's as bad as the press had you believe? And that's the problem with the press. Forget the word fake news. They want you to watch their news so things get blown up. It's that simple. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a great day, and I'll see you all later this afternoon in our end of the day videos.